Good morning, Joy T. Should we say hi, good morning, Aunt Joy T? Look what this little guy had to wear. We had to put a cone on me because I was a bad boy and I licked my boo-boo. I licked my boo-boo on me. Oops, let's lower that. I licked my boo-boo for my surgery, and the doctor had to fix my surgery and put a cone on me. Yeah. He licked a little incision area from his surgery, his neutering, and the doctor had to fix it and put a cone on me. So, I don't know what that's all about, but yeah. So for the next, no, he's not. Whenever he eats, he gets food all over this thing. It's a little soft cone. Oh, I know, baby. But there's lots of food in this little belly here. So, I think he's tired from yesterday. It was a long day yesterday. Yeah. Hi, Aunt Joy T. How are you? Tell her hi. Oh. So 7 to 10 days with the stupid thing on. But you go lay down, mommy, okay? Go relax. Go relax, baby. Yeah. 7 to 10 days he's got to wear this crazy cone. I always said I'm not going to put my pets in cones, but yeah. So that's what happens when you do bad things and you don't listen to the doctor's orders. So hi, Lisa. Hi, Michelle. We just showed Jesse had to have another surgery on his neutering area. So now he has to wear a cone. Hi, Tina. Hi, Judy. So today we just wanted to say a quick hello to everybody. If you guys remember, Miss Kathy had sent me a whole bunch of little scraps in bags. And so I started making some crumb blocks. They turn out so cute, right? So I was working with the reds and the whites. This computer is so glitchy. It's like I feel like my lips aren't moving with the words I'm saying. So I started making some fun little blocks with the pinks and oranges and the yellows. And then some of the pinks. So some fun little crumb blocks. So I have 8 already so far. And these all have foundation flannel on the back. So I'll have to trim these guys up. Thanks, Joy T. Thank you. So these were all just, she separated them in the bags and I just put them on plates and I just grab and go. So for the tiny, tiny pieces, instead of quilting them, I'm just going to sew right over them and do some fun things. So it's pretty good therapy. I like just not having to measure, and they're beautiful fabrics. So lots of fun stuff to make with these. So I have 4.5, and I really love the way the reds and the whites came out. I just love them. They're so pretty. And then I mix them, the red and the white, with the pink. Hi, Joan. How are you doing? So I hope everybody's doing amazing today. It was a little bit of a hot mess. Yesterday we had to take Jesse back to the doctor they had to put him under again and fix his neutering area because he was licking it and it was bleeding. And now he has to wear a cone for 7 to 10 days. So it's so sad. If you ever had a pet that had to wear a cone, and this is a soft, like a fabric cone. It's really soft. But, you know, anytime he eats, he's getting food all over the cone. Whenever he's in the litter box, the cat litter goes in the cone. Hi, KD. Joan, you're still sick? Aww. Oh, that's so terrible. I had a little bit of a bug a couple weeks ago. Patty, did you get your notebook yet? Or your hexies? Those are all prizes that Patty had won. So I just have cut flannel squares to use for my blocks. I just use that for the back of them. It's not quite quagging, but almost. But these have been lots of fun. And for the tiny, tiny little, like, even I have Scrappy limits, if you guys can believe that. My lab had to wear a cone a couple of weeks ago, had to take it off to eat and drink. So you can take it off to eat and drink. So Michelle got her journal yesterday, Patty. So you should be getting yours soon. I mail them out on the same day. I hope you love it. I hope you love it. So I just grabbed my flannel squares, my scraps, sewing machine, full bobbin, and then I just go. So that is the fun part. So she sent me lots and lots of little bags, and she even she put them in color coordination. How organized is that? So my scraps are in the bag like this. So not that organized, but Judy, you can take it off to have them eat and drink. I mean, they're drinking and eating all day, so all I would be doing is taking off this cone. She shouldn't get her head in the automatic water container. She could. Oh, that's okay. That's what it was, because it's a big dog. Yeah. So he's a bad boy. He wasn't licking the area because it was bothering him. Like after he would go to the bathroom, he would lick that area, and everything's all together. So he just kind of, and he didn't do it on purpose, because I mean we could touch it and it didn't bother him. So that's what that was all about. He didn't mean to. You know, they're babies. They don't know any better. Right? They just do their little thing. So I just put the scraps literally right on here. I don't even plan anything. I just stick them on, and then I just keep grabbing the pieces as I go, and then just quilting them on there. And then you have to do some flip and stitch with these. She received hexie with hexies. Okay. Katie, my cats freaked out when they had to wear a cone, took the cones off, and they were fine. Luckily, they left the incision alone. Well, I think they should have just put the she couldn't. I think they should have just put the cone on to begin with. The vet had to So what happened with let me see, is my battery dying here? I think my battery is dying. All right, I gotta get my plug. Oh, here it is. So he licked the incision to the point where the inside of the incision literally just came out. The whole, I don't know if they had like a student doing the operation, but it yeah, so the whole thing came right back out again. So I don't know. God, this my computer is so glitchy. Oh my goodness. I have to clean out my computer. It keeps telling me that it's out of storage. So the inside of the incision came out. And the skin from the inside just came out. It was so gross. So it was, and he was bleeding. So what happened was I was mopping the bathroom floors and the floors up here, and I saw little blood spots. And I asked my husband, I said, "What on earth?" I thought maybe it was like, you cut yourself shaving or something, or I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even think it was him because, we've been looking at it, and it was only recently that we noticed it. So, and now he's having such a hard time. He's walking into things. He's walking into doors. He's just, he's having a really hard time. I mean, and my husband and I are home, so we watch him all day long. And then, you can't watch him 24/7, especially in the middle of the night, because he gets up in the middle of the night and just starts walking around the house. So you guys ever had experience with that? Like, aside from Katie, anyone have their pets like freak out like that? All right, so I'm just adding these, the tiny crumbs. Do you guys have a limit on how small of the pieces that you guys work with? Because I think even I have a limit, because sometimes these little pieces can get a little annoying. They get caught up into everything. So what's the weather? I had to create mine and hated it, but it was needed to keep her safe. Oh, yeah. Everything with pets is like, they're like little children. They are like just like little children. All right, guys, what is your limit for your size of your scraps? Do you work with scraps? Do you guys just toss them? Do you donate them? Do you sell them? Do you just close your eyes and hope that they go away? Do you hope that they just go away? So just pieces like this. And then has anyone, Joan says she keeps everything. Has anyone been to Joanne's within the last week or so? Anyone have any stories to tell? Liana had a story to tell. Is anyone planning on going to Joanne's and see if they have anything? Any projects? What are you guys working on? What's everybody working on? So I know that Giovanna always says that she keeps everything too. She says she keeps everything. Okay, so this is going to wind up being a flip and stitch piece because it's not quite long enough. The other side's too big. The prices need to come down some more. I have been there twice, nothing over 40% off. And that was just the holiday fabrics. Really? I remember Liana said this morning on her live that her store had everything full price. So I would not be interested in shopping if it's full price either. Jones got working on a Crumb baby quilt. Ooh, nice. Very nice. So this one has come along quite nicely so far. So they all look a little strange when they're like this because they all look like they're a hot mess. But they all look so nice when they are put together. The colors, like the fabrics and the colors, just blend together so nicely. Miss Kathy did a really nice job of separating all of these colors. So do you guys separate your... All right, Joe wants to know, do you guys separate your scraps by colors or patterns? I was just curious to know because some people say that they separate their scraps by not by color but by patterns. I think color would probably be better because this way you have everything set to go. But it's kind of hard when you have so many scraps and you're working on these projects. It's kind of hard. So I have my little flip and stitch piece sticking up here, so I have to trim that off. Hi, Judy. Let's see. I went on Monday and picked up a little bit of fabric. I was going to pick up batting, but the rolls were gone. They had 25% off. I will check back a few weeks and see what 108s are marked down. My scraps are a mix of organized and chaos. Yeah, Katie. So Melanie said she's trying to get a 5-yard quilt together before March 7th for a contest with soft squares. Don't think I'll get it done. Oh wow, that's soon, right? That's next week. I would love to see a picture of it. Maybe post on your community tab. That would be nice. I did it wrong. Just grabbed pieces and sewed it where it fit-ish. Fit-ish. I feel like that too. Whenever I work with scraps, it's like I'm a hot, super hot mess. I mean, they turn out pretty cute. Where they fit-ish. I like that, Joan. Joan, that is the way to say it. She said fit-ish. Oh my goodness, that's funny because that's the way you got to do it. I save my scraps for future use, but still organizing, what a chore. Yes, I mean, I save my scraps, but I'm not sure. I'm not good. A flimsy is all that is needed. See, Melanie, you guys are probably so much more organized. You guys are probably so much better. I look organized, but organizing these are just, it's like I don't even know like where to start. So like Deb said the other day, she's like, Joe, I don't even know how you have any more scraps. You're always doing scrappy videos. Well, with every I'm still working on the scrap box that Debbie sent me, and that Cheryl, one of Debbie's subscribers, sent me back in the fall. Oop, I'm still working on those scraps. No, a finished quilt. Sorry, didn't clarify. Oh, okay. So you guys are, Melanie, you guys are probably so much more organized. Some of us look organized, but we're really not. I mean, I would love to be organized to the point where I can take my scraps, like she has them like in like the black and whites all together, all organized. Now that is what I call organized. All right. So here's another block that I will have to just trim up. So this is a 5.5 inch block. And so what I'd love to make with all of these and put all the colors together is I would really like to make like a little tote bag, you know, because I have pink. She has the red and whites, the pinks, the yellows and oranges. There's greens. There's the mix of the teals and the blues and the black and whites. And then she has ones that are purple and green. So I think I'd like to, she has this little rubber band here. I'm afraid to, it has all different pieces, you know, different little scrap fabrics in here. It's like, you know, rubber banded. So yeah, and these come along so quickly. I made 8 last night. I brought my sewing machine down onto the kitchen table while hubby was watching TV, and I was working on these blocks while I was on Debbie's live last night, so that you guys were all good company while I was scrap blocking. Is that a thing? Yeah. While you guys were on the live, I was making some scrappy blocks. So I think a cute little tote bag would be great. I don't want to cut up in squares. There's just too many, and I don't know what size I will need. So probably put them in color categories. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Because I don't know, like you never know what you're going to use your scraps for, right? Or, you know, so I don't like to pre-cut mine in sizes too. I have a big fight with myself every time I go to my scraps and I say, you know, I'm going to cut these up. And then I'm thinking to myself, Joey T, you're right. So I think just putting them in, leaving them as they are by color or category, right? Or color is better than having to sit and cut them. Because you never know, like Joy T said, you never know what you're going to use them for the future. So I think that's a better idea. I think that's much better. So the flannel is used as a stabilizer. Yes. That's my stabilizer. You know why? Because I do cut up pre-cut flannel squares for specifically to make blocks like this. And I have my flannel squares in all different sizes from 3.5 to 6.5 inch blocks. Because I always know that I'm going to have scraps, and I always know that I'm going to make blocks. And I think making the blocks this size, no matter what size my scraps are, is a lot more manageable for future use. So, yeah. And I always know that when I'm working with these tiny pieces, because there's so many seams, even though there's a flannel on the back, there is still a lot of seams on here that that I'm going to keep them usually around this size. Because then when the bigger they get, you have like these tiny little like seams on the end, and they get a little crazy. So this is one. I'm definitely not organized, Melanie. Oh, I know. If it wasn't a hot mess, I wouldn't know where it is. Melanie, that is so funny. Oh, that is so true. Oh my God. That is so true. I couldn't have said that better. I mean, if you panned over here, this little area, this is just 2 bins I have here just for my log cabin blocks. Those are fabrics I designated just for the log cabin blocks. So, yeah, that's my organized mess here. Hi, Giovanna. So good to see you. Melanie said organization is a tote with a fat quarter, half yard, 1 yard, and you get the picture. Yeah, Melanie, oh, Melanie, you're so right. I'm glad you guys are in the same boat. Hi, Deb. How are you? Hi, Giovanna. I'm doing good, thank you. The only Joy T said she might cut up 2.5-inch blocks to make a Mondo bag. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that these would be so cute to make like just a little tote bag for, put all the colors together. There's lots of different colors. I think that would be cute. Maybe even like a grocery bag or something, like when I go to estate sales, something I could keep in my car that I could wash after, something that I could just keep in my car. I think that would be lots of fun. So, all right, so let's get a little busy with this. This is very therapeutic. Love it. Love making this. Just love putting these together. Miss Kathy had beautiful fabrics. Such beautiful fabrics. All right, so here we are in Scrappy land. A Hemingway pouch? I don't know what that is. I know I live under a rock. I know. I do. So Giovanna, today we're making some scrappy blocks. Of course. Some scrappy blocks. Just doing some therapy sewing. The only thing that's pre-measured are the flannel squares for the back, and that's it. I have a grocery order to pick up. I have to think about stuff for dinner, so I'm just hanging out and doing some sewing, and whatever piece I pick up, I'm just going with it. You can make a ton of these so fast. Not more than me, Joe. Giovanna's funny. I organize my scraps by size and pitch the rest. 10-inch squares down to 2.5-inch squares. I have a crate for 2.5-inch strips. Oh, so you guys all keep your strips separately from your scraps? That's what Joe wants to know. Because I anything that's a strip, I keep separately. Because there's nothing like pulling out scraps and you have this big long strip in with it. See, like these tiny ones, these are pieces I would actually do like a sew over. I wouldn't quilt it. I would just lay them all out, maybe do like a glue basting. I would just do like a glue basting and then sew over it. Use like I have a basting glue stick that I just glue right over it and sew. So Judy says she does. So I'm not an expert quilter. I enjoy doing these fun little things and making stuff with them. So I'm always interested to see what other people are making and doing. Unless I know I'd make a lot, usually buy patterns. I have bought patterns, but they should be several items in one. So do you guys all do use like patterns? Does everybody buy patterns? Do you guys enjoy using patterns? Melanie doesn't separate her strips. Yeah, like some people, I always like to know. Joe likes to know because I always, I don't know if like the things that I do are like, you know, not what others do, or just like to see what other people do. Melanie, I don't separate my strips because I don't use them. Oh, you don't use them? You're not a jelly roll person? I don't buy a lot. I think I only own one jelly roll. I bought 2.5 plastic containers from Amazon Joanne's for all my extra 2.5 in strips and keep them in color categorized. So where's my thing here? What did I do with it? Oh, so I don't even know where it is, but I keep my 5.5 inch here, and then I have a whole bin just for, oh, here it is. I have a bin here just for I have this little thing here just for 2.5 inch pieces. So I keep them, they're in stacks by color. So I don't know if that's considered organized or if it's a hot mess or what. Oh, it is a hot mess. All right. That's what I'm afraid of, Melanie. Organized and not used. Yeah. Katie, I have 5 inch and 2.5 inch strips, all kinds of squares, and then bags of miscellaneous stuff I haven't started to organize. It's the same. It's the same thing as like house chores, isn't it? Jude said took her grandkids to use coloring books and cut the pages in 8 inch squares and use them up for strip piecing. And then when I get enough finished ones, I turn into a quilt. Ooh, nice. That's pretty organized, I would think. I would think that's pretty organized. I've cut strips in fabric 2.5 inch, 3.5 up to 6 inch strips as buying yardage and very cheap when I get home. That is the first thing she does. Oh, it's good, Giovanna. Oh, hi, Jess. How are you? I'm just being scrappy. Just making some scrappy blocks. I like to have blocks. I love to have extra blocks to have around to make some fun stuff for my videos. I'm going to be making some scrappy eyeglass cases. My mom's a nurse, and she likes to give little things to the nurses, the nursing students. So, and then I like to give them to the seniors. So I make a lot of eyeglass cases for them. Because they're always losing their eyeglass cases. They're always losing them. So I like to make these, right? So this is making these scrappy blocks is a 2-for-1. It's very relaxing. Actually, a 3-for-1. It's very relaxing. I get to use up my scraps and then make a nice gift for someone who could use it. So it's a win-win-win, right? somebody else could use it, then why not? I don't know where Jesse went. He went somewhere. He went somewhere. So I have been trying to organize my scraps. I've been trying. And then what happens is I take them out to make stuff with them, like for videos or something. And then I'm right back to where I started again. They're all over the place. Jess, are you on a lunch break? Are you on a break? Are you not off today, are you? I see making adult bibs in my future. Oh, yes, Giovanna. You know, somebody asked me about that. Melanie said she leaves her yardage whole till she needs it or cut a strip off the bottom. Yes. That's what I do. I don't like to cut whole yardage for like a tiny little project if I don't have to. That's nice, Giovanna. So for Christmas, I just made some, a bunch of lap quilts for the seniors. I have a hard time making decisions, so I'm changing my mind, and it's a mess. Yes, I do the same. Do the same exact thing. I'm a hot mess most of the time. Yes, Leona. Leona did that on her live. Yeah. So I make a lot of them every year for the seniors at my senior center. So and you can make a quilt with batting or flannel or fleece for the seniors all year round because they're always cold. They're cold all the time, so they use them all the time. Okay, so I'm missing a little bit on the corner here, but maybe I could add a different piece. But yeah, they turn out so cute. They look so nice once you give them a good press. And give them a good press. I use a little starch with these because there's so many seams. But they look so cute. Let me add another little piece up here. These small crumb blocks could get a little thick. Giovanna says she's changing the subject. Have you used the calculator tape in your junk journals? No, I never used the calculator tape. I've seen a lot of people over the years that do use it. Yeah. But I have not used it myself. Okay, so this one's going to be a hot mess on the top here, but I will trim that off. In the back, I like using the foundation pieces because it hides all that mess. So cute. They'll get a good starch, a press, and then we'll trim those guys up. So last year I didn't make any journaling videos, not one, which was like, I don't even know why, but I think I was having so much fun sewing and making stuff and scrapping, like just scrappy stuff. And I think I was having so much fun, I just didn't. And I don't know why, but I guess that's why. But a lot of people love to dabble in paper crafts. I know a couple people asked me about cards, about making cards, but I haven't made a lot of. I mean, I do make a lot of cards, but I haven't done a lot of videos. So we made collages out of them, do with fabric, but with glue and paper. Oh, wow. Giovanna, you should make some videos. You have such great ideas. I think you should make some videos. Like do some DIYs. You're very crafty. You're very you have lots of great ideas. It's something that a lot of people would probably be interested in because that's a lot of fun, and it's stuff that you don't have to break the bank to buy, right? And those are very economical, like budget-friendly projects, and you can make lots of cute stuff. You guys can make lots of cute stuff. So what else is everyone working on? Miss Joyce, what are you guys what is everybody working on? What's the weather like by you guys? I would like to, but I have to organize. Yeah, this is doing videos is making videos is something. It's not for everybody. It's a lot of work. It's like you're a school teacher. It's just like being a teacher. You have to prep all your stuff. You have to get everything ready for the project, and you have to make sure you have everything together. And Jess would know. Oh, Giovanna says she has little space. Yeah. That doesn't help. So here it's been almost 60 the last few days. And then tomorrow the high temperature is going to be going back to 32. So it's like, you get out in the yard and you start doing stuff. And then before you know it, it's freezing again. Oh, Patty says she's working on an armature making dolls. Oh, I would love to see that, Patty. How much fun is that? See, you guys are so crafty. Oh, it's 56 there? And the day even hasn't even warmed up yet, Joy Team. So it's going to be, what, like 70s there today? All I know is I do not want it to wake up and it be 8 degrees anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm like, if it's going to be 10 degrees, like, just snow already. Giovanna says she's going to get another cold spell, right? Yeah, that's what it is. It's going to get cold all over again. The spring teas, it happens every year. My hubby and I, we get out in the yard and we do things, and then before you know it, everything's frozen again. Patty, I'm glad you got your stuff. That's good. That's awesome. I was getting a little worried when you said you didn't get your prize. Okay, so now I've been sewing this onto the pieces themselves instead of sewing it onto the foundation here because I wanted to add some of this darker blue here. Hold on. Like some of these pieces, like like the whole goal here is to is to sew and not keep cutting, right? So I'm just sewing, and I'm not measuring. I'm just kind of adding some pieces. I made 3 grungy Grammy dolls from Snowstorm Crafts YouTube, adding hair and clothes this weekend. Oh my God. Patty, why don't you show it? I would love to see how cute that is. Wouldn't you guys love to see how cute that is? So you guys are so crafty. You guys are very crafty. I would love to see that, Patty. Joycey said, hi in the 60s. I don't want to wake up to the 90s. Too many bugs here. Oh, that's what I said. I actually don't even mind the winter because of that. I hate bugs. I just hate. Yeah, Patty, I would love to see that. Oh, you should post it on your community tab. Yes, Patty. See, Patty? Oh my, oh, how adorable. Okay, now you have me so curious. Look at us. We're like, look at us. Yes, yes, yes. Show it. Show it. Katie has an Irish chain quilt in progress. We'll have shamrocks in the open area. Ooh, nice. You still have tons of mosquitoes? Oh, gross. I mean, we had such a cold winter that, I mean, this has been the coldest winter in a very long time. So last year, it was so warm the last few years that my perennials were still growing last year. And last year in December, January, and February, my husband was able to play golf all 3 months last year because the temperature were like in the 50s. Oh, hi, Joe. Yeah, Katie, I can't wait. That would be so. I love to see everybody's stuff. I don't know. Am I like a crazy person? I just love to see what everybody's working on. Because I'm not really, that's my disclaimer. I'm not an expert. I just love to make all things crafty. I like to share them with you guys. And that's it. My goal is to just share crafty things, and that's it. Joanna, what are you working on? Jojo? You know, Joanna's working on something because you always see her. She's very busy. Joanna's very busy. All right, so I have another little block here. This one is not as cute because I used 2 of the same colors, but that's okay because when we trim them up and then we add, so I made 3 while we were talking. They're a hot mess right now, yes. That's okay. So I have blues, orange and yellow. These are so pretty, aren't they? I love like the fall colors. Ooh, yay. So pinks, and then mixed red and pink. The red and whites. So there are 12 blocks here. And I think I would love to make a nice little tote bag, a fun, happy little spring bag with lots of different colors. And like I said, something to have while, like, to keep in my car if I go to an estate sale or I just buzz somewhere quick, and just to keep it in the car, something I could wash, because those stupid bags they give you at the grocery store are terrible. Ugh. I bet you guys have all made your own grocery bags. Have you guys all made your own little bags, especially during COVID, right? Everybody's making their own little bags. I bet you guys made lots of bags. Thanks, Giovanna. Thanks, Katie. This is just a little JoJo therapy. I was so upset yesterday while Jesse was at the vet's office having to have his surgery done over again. And then knowing he was coming home with a cone on his head made me so upset. So I just pulled out all my scraps and I literally just started sewing. Because I couldn't, it was making me so upset. I was so worried about him. And you know what happens with your pets. You get so upset because, right? Tuesday and the day before my right shoulder surgery, got 55 key fobs done. Wow, I do remember you saying that last night on Debbie's live. Yeah, you've been busy. Thanks, Jess. Mine aren't fancy like yours are. They're just therapy, scrappy blocks. I'm trying to get better at making some more blocks. Like the only blocks, scrappy blocks and log cabin blocks are really kind of like the only ones I really can say that I enjoy making them. I enjoy the randomness. Yeah, Joe, you did good. Not much. They fix her right shoulder Wednesday, and I'll be trying to behave. Yeah, you need to take care of yourself. A rainbow wash. Yes, putting them. Yeah, I need to get some more purples. I think then I would have enough colors for the rainbow. I like making the grungy Grammy so much. I bought the bigger grungy Coraline pattern. Now I can make big grungy Grammys. Oh, Patty, you know what we're all gonna say. Yes, Katie, this is really great therapy. I put on I was watching videos from a couple of you guys. I just put the videos on. If there's any live streams that I miss, I put on the live streams. I just grab my scraps and my foundation pieces and I just sew. Because I just needed to get my mind off of him not being home. Just Melanie said her doctor is after to have surgery on her shoulder. I don't want to be out of pocket for 6 months. 6 months that's the recovery time? 6 months? Joe, is that your recovery time? Whoa, 6 months. Wow. Wow, that is a half a year is a really long time. Oh my God, that's a really long time. Wow. And Joanna said she's going to be good. If Joanna says she's going to be good, what does that really mean, Joe? Oh, for Melanie, it would be 6 months. Joanna, how long is your recovery? What did your doctor say? Joanna, is your recovery that long? I want to know. An upside down rotator cuff surgery. Ooh, I don't know, but that does not sound good. Ugh. Giovanna has to have surgery on her knee, and that is 6 months per knee. Oh, God, that's a long time. Oh, it's different for everybody. That is a long time. I'm so sorry, Melanie. I'm so sorry. That's Melanie, did your doctor say that that's something that you should definitely have? It's a longer recovery. However, 6 months is only for 90% healing. Wow. The knees are easier than the hips. Melanie, you had them replaced as also? Wow. Oh, Melanie, I am so sorry that you had to go through all of that. Oh man. That's terrible. Oh man. That's terrible. I'm so sorry, Melanie. Giovanna says that's what she hasn't had it done yet because she has to lose weight first and it's not easy. Yeah. Joanne had arthroscopic repair. Will be back to light sewing in a week and starting back in 2 to 3 weeks. That's good. 2 hip replacement 8 years apart. Oh boy. Melanie, I'm so sorry. That is stinks. Oh. Melanie, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. You guys are all tough ladies. Definitely tough. That's got to be. Sorry you guys are having to go through these surgeries. Yes, I'm so sorry, Melanie and Joe. I really am. I wish you guys would live closer. I'd give you a big hug, and I'd help you go shopping. I'd hang out with you guys and help you do fun stuff. I'm reading these stories, and I got myself into a quilty hot mess over here. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm like, oh no. Lights. Joanna do light sewing. She'll be out there doing calisthenics. Giovanna. See, Joanna, they already know what you're up to already. I had mine fixed in order to avoid tearing my rotator. Yeah. Giovanna knows you very well. See, having some crafty company is good. This is really good. These all look like a terrible hot mess. Yikes. But I've got to trim them up and work on them. So now I have a separate paper plate here. So Miss Kathy had put these, perhaps some fabrics in a rubber band. So now I'm going to take them out of here and see. She even has her little, these guys all organized. I know Kathy's going to watch the replay. So Miss Kathy, you are the most organized person. You are so organized. Look at all this. I know Lisa is lurking, but Lisa's probably thinking, oh my God, look how organized that person is. These are so cute. I love these little fabrics. I don't know this. Yesterday I was watching the new video from Jessica from Sewing on the Bluff. And she did 100, it was called 100 block video. Like she was picking out fabrics for 100. She was working on 100 different blocks because she said that she was looking to use up some of her fabrics that she's had for a while. So she was going through a book of all different blocks. And when I was watching the video while I was doing these yesterday, and the only response I had to her the comment was, I just would have, she had piles and piles of fabric that she was going through because she was planning these blocks. And the only comment I had for her was, I just would have loved to sat and playing with all that fabric that she had. Like, she was planning the blocks and I said, oh my God, those fabrics are beautiful. I love playing with these guys. I love scraps or whatever. Let's see. All of you very well. I am the lazy one here in bed, relaxing. Why not be lazy, right? I don't mind being lazy. I don't, during the day, I don't sit at all. I'm either, if I'm not sewing, I'm doing stuff around the house. And the only time I do sit is if I'm sewing, but I don't sit to like, if I'm not sitting and sewing, then I'm not sitting. So yeah, that's what I do it at night. Sometimes like if I don't bring down my sewing machine on the kitchen table, then I sit on the couch, I make yo-yos or I do some hand sewing like projects, but yeah, I don't sit a lot. The nighttime is the only time I really sit. Typically, the milestones after surgery are 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 months, 6, and then 9 months. What you can do during recovery depends on the person, how much experience you have. Yeah, that's true. Because it is true, everybody is different. Yeah, Lisa said, I'm lurking. You are very organized. Yes, Yo Patty needs to make a video and or tutorial. Hi, everyone I miss. I need to leave. Have a meeting in a few minutes. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Lisa. I appreciate all of your support. Mwah. Awesome. I love your support. Thank you. This is very supportive. Thank you. Okay, guys. So, I did the red, the pinks, the blues, the oranges, and the yellows. I don't think I'm going to add the black and white into my pretty colorful tote bag I'm going to make. But I still have some more oranges. I have greens and purples. And she has these more pink and red. And then she has, these are like mixed patterns, like pet fabric and different kinds of fabrics in here. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to add the black and white, but these would be cute for lots of different things. Yeah, Lisa definitely needs to slow down. She's always, I think she said the other day she started her day at 6:30. And I was like, that's really too long of a day to be, and then when do you sew and when do you relax and enjoy your life? Well, she does the live streams on the weekends, so that's always good. Okay, so there are, let's see, 3, 4, 12 blocks. So these would just be so cute to put together as a happy little spring tote bag, just for whatever, right? Just to have. So I have to do a video on this once I'm done with these Scrappy blocks. And you guys know I am going to do a Scrappy video, right? So I am definitely going to have to do a Scrappy video. So I have a lot more. I guess Miss Kathy must like blue because there's a lot of blue scraps compared to the other colors. So for some of these, like I said, for the tiny pieces, like I said, for the teeny tiny ones, I'm just going to literally use my glue stick, my basting glue stick, glue them all on here, and then just sew over and do fabric collage right over it. Because sometimes when they're so tiny, you can't really, the sewing machine needle gets stuck in the seams and it becomes a hot mess. Thank you, Joanna. She said I have mad skills. I don't know if they're mad skills. It's just enjoying, really and truly enjoying what I do. I love just sitting and making stuff. I love fabric. I love making the traveler's notebooks and the junk journals because I love doing the fabric and the paper together. Love it. We work to live, not live to work. Yeah. That's very true. Melanie gets up at 5. Need that 1 hour for coffee. Nobody wants to see me otherwise. Melanie, that is so true. I could be a little not so happy. Melanie lived with this shoulder needing repair for 2 years. Those times because it was risking a rotator tear. Someone on crutches, that would be worse. Yeah, that's like that. All those surgeries, that's got to be so hard. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I hope you guys have really awesome doctors that are like really nice because you're going to need the doctor to be supportive of you while you're going through all of this. Because you know how sometimes you get those doctors that are like totally not friendly and they just don't have good people skills. Well, I'm so sorry you guys are going through all this surgery stuff. It's terrible. All right, guys. Hour. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I was getting a little scrappy. It was great to have some company this time because I could have done a live yesterday while Jessie was at the hospital. I probably should have because a little company would have really helped me. You guys want to see Jessie with a cone real quick? Let me see if I can find him. He's not a happy camper. Jessie! I'll be right back, guys. I didn't go get him. Let's see where he is. I gotta find Jesse. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Okay, guys. So for those of you who didn't hear the story from the beginning, little Mr. Jesse had to go and have his surgery done again yesterday because he licked off the incision from his neutering. And now the doctor put a cone on him. And he's so sad. Say hi, everybody. So we have to wear this from 10 days, 7 to 10 days. Hi, Zaza. Hi, Mona. So this is what happens when you lick your boo-boo and it starts bleeding again and the doctor has to do the surgery again. And now he's trying to figure out how to eat and how to go to the bathroom with this thing on. Aww. Sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Look. Aww. Well, he's been sleeping a lot today because he had a long day of surgery yesterday. He had a long day. This is like the saddest thing I know. Jesse. Aww. So today his only job is to rest. His only job is to rest today. That's his only little job. Yes. Well, he licked his he kept just licking the area where the surgery where they did the incision. And and it started bleeding. And the doctor had to not do the surgery over again, but fix it. So, but they had to put him under again. He looks like he is plotting. You are in trouble. I know, Patty, right? Oh no, I know. You can get, this is a soft cone. It's a fabric one. He is feeling sorry for himself. Look. He is feeling sorry for himself. Aww. Are you feeling sorry for yourself? So Mommy got a lot of special treats for you, little man. Yeah. It's hard when he eats. Aww. It's so sad. You want to go lay down, Mommy? You want to come lay down? You want to come lay down, baby? Yes, he is plotting against me, Zaza. Oh, travel neck pillows? Oh, and they make it for pets? Oh, PJs, yeah. Yeah, I thought of that, Mona. I said so. Maybe even like a a diaper or something rather than that cone, right? Oh, when mine tried to lick doing the safe bitter apple spray on it to stop them. Yeah, I think because I don't like that cone. He's miserable. I was even thinking, so it's called safe bitter apple spray. So it's okay. You just spray it right onto to where the area is, and they don't like it. Hmm. Oh, 10 days is it's been not even 24 hours and I'm pulling my hair out. He's so miserable. He's so miserable. Keep it just for 2 days. Yeah. Oh, I'll look that up. My hubby and I were thinking about, they have the pet diapers. Um, I like the PJs or the little carpet pants. Oh, how cute is that? The cat pants. Yep. Oh, cute. Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Kelly's going to be doing her live in a few minutes. Yeah, I was thinking about putting like some kind of diaper instead of that cone because when he goes into the litter box, it gets litter in the cone. It's terrible. But those are all good suggestions. I like those PJ idea. I love that PJ idea. Mine got done at the same time and they licked each other's stitches. That bitter spray didn't work. Hugo ended up with pants and on and Lily had a t-shirt. Oh no. Yeah, I guess it has to depend on the animal. Belly bands for male cats. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do some kind of diaper thing because that cone is not working at all. A baby onesie. Hmm. Yeah, I could get one. Yeah. Hmm. Belly bands for male cats. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna look up some alternatives. I'm gonna look up these ideas today because I don't think 10 days this cone thing is gonna cat PJs. That's what we're in onesies from the we use from the dollar store. Oh, really? Wow. Tube sock. Just sew them up something cute. Yeah, Mona. I'm gonna have to sew something so cute. Something where like it goes around the area, but you can't lick it. Hmm. Those are all good ideas. Those are good ideas, Mona. I like that. Yeah. Sew them up something. God, how could that would be? I'd have to do a video on that one because that would be so fun. That would be so much fun. Tube socks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with something because, like I said, he would go to when he's in the litter box, the litter scooping up into the thing. So it's like I can't take it off every time he has to go to the bathroom. Yes. Cheaper than cat PJs. All right. I'm going to go because Kelly is doing her live right now at 11:30. But thank you guys so much for the ideas. Thank you for your company. I really appreciate all of your support. And it was so good to chat with you guys. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I was just doing a little scrappy projects. And I hope you guys have a great day. Again, thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it. I started at 10 o'clock. Yeah, I kept you guys for an hour and 15 minutes already. Oh, I'm sorry. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And go check out Kelly's at 11:30. And have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you guys in other chats. So enjoy your day and take care.